Wednesday Addams has gone through all the trials. She's being pursued by a bloodthirsty monster. Her raven dress was ruined by red paint, and she had to face the most terrifying threat of all, other teenagers. But things are looking up for the most popular goth at the Nevermore Academy. The series Wednesday has officially been renewed for a second season. Here's everything we know about the second season of Wednesday. According to Deadline, Netflix executives have been actively seeking writers to join the writing team and looking for places for the next chapter of the series. According to Deadline, there is a possibility that the second season of Wednesday may not end up on Netflix, as the series is produced by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. MGM recently closed a merger deal with Amazon for $8.5 billion, which means that the rights to Wednesday could transfer to Amazon, and the premiere would be on their streaming service, Prime Video. Deadline also reports that Amazon doesn't plan to make all of MGM's content exclusive to Prime Video. There is a chance it will remain on its current streaming service, but MGM, Amazon and Netflix have not confirmed any changes regarding where the series will live. As filming is likely to take place at the end of this year, and a significant portion of post-production will be required to finalize the show's visual effects, we predict that the second season of Wednesday will be released in early 2024. Fans fell in love with Wednesday Addams as portrayed by Jenna Ortega, and now they can't wait to find out what's new in the second season. To help fans find the most up-to-date information about the new season, we are sharing everything we currently know about it. The creators and stars of the show have been very interested in the second part of the project. Co-showrunner Miles Miller told TV Line about the continuation of the series, saying, "We felt like we just scratched the surface with these characters, and the actors are so amazing in these roles. Catherine, I think, is an iconic Morticia. The relationship between Wednesday and Morticia is also important to the show, and the idea that Wednesday is trying to forge her own path outside of the family is important." With the news that Netflix has ordered a second season of The Wednesday, more questions arise. So far, the invincible child has been hunted, chased, nearly killed and experimented on in ways that she undoubtedly enjoyed, but nevertheless tortured us. And now, as her story is about to continue, it seems that everything is going up and forward for the star of goth at Nevermore Academy. But what's next? Who will return and who won't? Everything in its own time. And for now, let's see what this popular teen drama has done for the global audience. It's no surprise that Wednesday has become the second most popular English language show on Netflix of all time. Rising superstar Jenna Ortega stunned with her portrayal of Wednesday Addams, while the series from creators Alfred Gough and Miles Miller and executive producer Tim Burton gave a fresh take on the long-running franchise. The question everyone wants to know is, will there be more dancing in the second season? After the dance from the first season went viral, the answer is definitely yes, but it may not be who you expected. Speaking to Screen Rant in February, Luis Guzman, who plays Gomez Addams, teased that Wednesday's father will have a bigger role in the second season and will partially dance, and if that's not enough, he will be involved in a sword fight. He continued, "It's not just dancing, it's people dressing up, buying makeup and wanting to look like Wednesday Addams. The revival for me is what has been in the culture for a long time, but has never been expressed in this way. It's something we want to study and understand why it's such a phenomenon." Fans have already seen their favorite new young detective take down one big evil, and she's ready to face her share of adversaries in the second season. The first season followed the titular teenage daughter of the clan as she tried to use her newfound psychic abilities to solve a year-old murder mystery, all while navigating a new school for misfits. Filming for Tim Burton's project lasted 6 months from September 2021 to March 2022, so it stands to reason that the sequel will follow similar timelines. In a conversation with Variety, showrunner Miller shared that he and his co-author Alfred Goff hope that the show will continue beyond the second season. He explained, "For us, it's always a look to the future, and when we sit down to create a show, ideally we are thinking of multiple seasons. It was never expected, but it's the hope that the show will be successful." The first season of the series, directed and produced by Burton, ended with a big W, which stands for Wednesday. The teenage psychic not only saved Nevermore Academy and its misfits from the resurrected Joseph Craxton, but also revealed the true identity of Marilyn Thornhill, who was behind the terror of the season. And although most of the mysteries of the 8-episode show have been revealed, there are still some big questions. Namely, who is the Stalker who continues to follow every step of Wednesday? We are eagerly anticipating new developments in the relationships that were formed during Wednesday's first season. Of course, there is also the matter of Tyler Galpin, the seemingly harmless normie who romantically pursued Wednesday, but turned out to be the monstrous height she was hunting. In his height form, Tyler battled a weakened Enid in the last episode of Wednesday and was defeated. We don't know what's next for the character, but he ended the episode waking up in a car, albeit in chains, which definitely left the door open for a return. We all thanked the Addams Family because the first season of Wednesday was released right on Thanksgiving Day. Netflix announced the renewal of the second season on Wednesday, posting a video on Instagram on January 6, 2023. For the past few weeks, millions of times I've been chased, pursued and imitated on the internet, says Jen Ortega in the video interview as the Addams Family character. Goff said that in the second season, viewers may learn more about whether Tyler had genuine feelings for Wednesday or was simply carrying out Laurel's plans. "I think there are parts of him that he doesn't know about, and there is definitely something primal about it, and it's like, were those real feelings? We're not sure that even Tyler knows at this point," he said. Miller added that romance is not what Wednesday needs. Maybe that's why people are drawn to her, because she's not interested in it. She's kind of surprised, like a scientist surprised, or charmed by people's attraction. She doesn't quite get it. Why are people interested in me this way? Even so, we eagerly wait more, especially scenes between her and Xavier Thorpe, played by Percy Hines White. We don't know for sure, but we can only speculate that most of the actors from the first season will return. At the end of the first season of Wednesday, there were several deaths, which means that these characters are unlikely to return in the second season. Christina Ricci, Ricky Lindholm, and Gwendolyn Christie are some of the actors whose characters met their demise. During a conversation with Entertainment Tonight, Ricci talked about her possible return plans. "I don't think I'm allowed to say. From my side, the door is open," she told ET. Looking back on her character's role, the former star of the Addams Family joked, "It was so much fun to play her. It's always so much fun to play a villain." It's unlikely, but not impossible, for director Larissa Weems to return. We didn't see how director Larissa Weems regained consciousness after being poisoned by Miss Thornhill, and the state of the headmistress of the Nevermore Academy looked grim. She's officially dead, though it's unknown how dead she really is. The showrunners wanted to explore how Weems' death would impact Wednesday. "We like the idea that people die in this world, that there are real casualties and there are losses, and that Wednesday should react to that," Miller said. "It was important for us that we were able to kill off such a significant character, and we did it." However, this is a supernatural show. There are always ways to come back, Miller added. "Never say never, but at the moment she's definitely dead. Ideally, the second season of Wednesday will tell us whether Weems is gone forever or if she will somehow change her form, returning from the grave." Recent allegations against Percy Hines White have caused a stir in the media. The Canadian actor has been accused by multiple women of sexual harassment and assault. An anonymous insider from Netflix recently revealed that Hines has been fired by the streaming giant and will not be appearing in the second season of Wednesday. The source stated that Netflix became aware of the allegations and conducted an internal investigation. But ultimately, Hines' behavior towards colleagues on set was the reason for his dismissal. It's worth noting that the creators of Wednesday will have to work quickly in order to lead the same emotions for viewers as they did during the first season. If the actors succeed in their task, then the audience ratings will be positive. However, when you try to repeat your success, it can turn out the opposite. We'll have to wait and see the opportunities of the screenwriters. That's it for today. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.